Quantum mechanics is the one-dimensional harmonic oscillator. In a simple harmonic oscillator, the oscillations are taking place in one-dimensional space. Therefore, it is called a linear harmonic oscillator or one-dimensional harmonic oscillator. That is, in one-dimensional harmonic oscillator, the oscillations are taking place in one direction. This harmonic oscillator or a harmonic oscillator is a model which has several important applications in both classical and quantum mechanics. This harmonic oscillator model is useful for treating vibrational modes of excitations, which are a common feature in many quantum as well as classical systems. Invariably, these vibrational modes are the result of displacement of the system from the equilibrium, with these deviations being small in magnitude. In quantum systems, these vibrational excitations are present in molecules, nuclei, solids, and molecular clusters. Usually, such vibrational excitations have a common feature that the energy spectrum has a unique signature whereby the spacing between the levels is a constant, and this can be represented by h cross by omega, where h cross is equal to h by 2 pi. The harmonic oscillator model serves as a prototype in mathematical treatment of a large number of phenomena like elasticity, acoustic, AC circuit, molecular vibrations, electromagnetic field, and optical properties of matter. Let us discuss the classical harmonic oscillator. A simple realization of a harmonic oscillator in classical mechanics is a particle which is subjected to a restoring force that is proportional to the displacement of the particle from its equilibrium position. That is, we can model a simple harmonic oscillatory motion by using a spring which is fixed at one end, and in the other end it is attached with a mass. And this spring, which obeys Hooke's law, which is shown in this figure. According to Hooke's law, which applied to real springs, for sufficiently small displacement, the restoring force is proportional to the displacement, and this displacement may be either stretching or compression, and these displacements are from its equilibrium position. This restoring force F, as per classical mechanics, is given by the equation F is equal to ma. We know that it is the Newton's second law, where m is the mass of the body which is attached to the spring, and we assume that the spring itself is massless. And a is the acceleration, and it is given by d square x divided by dt square, and x is the displacement in one direction, and it is given by the equation x is equal to sine root of k by m into t. Then substitute this value of x in the equation f is equal to m into d square x by dt square, and solving this we can find out the restoring force F, that is equal to minus kx. Here the force constant k, which is a measure of the stiffness of the spring. Here the variable x is chosen, which is equal to 0 at the equilibrium position, and its value is positive in the case of stretching and negative in the case of compression. The negative sign in this equation reflects that the restoring force is in the direction opposite to that of the displacement. The quantity root of k by m plays the role of an angular frequency, that is omega is equal to 2 pi nu, that is equal to root of k by m radians per second. The larger the force constant, the higher the oscillation frequency, or the larger the mass, the smaller the oscillation frequency. The corresponding circular frequency or angular frequency in hertz, that is equal to nu is equal to omega divided by 2 pi, that is equal to 1 by 2 pi into root of k by m hertz. The general relation between the force and potential energy in a conservative system in one dimension is given by F is equal to minus dV by dx, where V is the potential energy, that is the negative gradient of potential energy with respect to the displacement, that is equal to force. Thus the potential energy of a harmonic oscillator is given by Vx, that is equal to half kx square, and it has the shape of a parabola, which is shown in this figure. A simple computation shows that the oscillator moves between the positive and negative turning point. That is, positive turning point is the plus x maximum and the plus x maximum, and the negative turning point is minus x maximum, where the total energy is equal to the potential energy, that is equal to half k x maximum square, while the kinetic energy is momentarily equal to 0. In contrast, when the oscillator moves fast at x is equal to 0, the kinetic energy reaches its maximum value while the potential energy is equal to 0. This is the nature of a classical one-dimensional classical mechanical oscillator. References: Quantum Chemistry, R.K. Prasad, Chem Library text, and the Google link http://www.unich.edu